Welcome on back, everybody. Wild Willy here. This is episode 3, I think, of our Castle Morne assault with our Spirit Storm Summoner build, a combination of the Stormcaller and the Necromancer. I am not sure at what point my last recording cut out, so I'm just going to assume it was where I paused the video and then I made a goof restarting it. I had missed the jump from over here to over here and had to run all the way back through the castle to get there. That would be from over here, our very first site of grace, the Castle Morne lift. If you kick down all the ladders like I did in the previous episode. Now, there should be the courtyard one. Right on top of the skull. Like, I know we got one inside. So to make the run back, you would proceed up through here. Let me see if my boy, I got the debuff. Let me start refilling my stuff. There, to make the run back, we have just this one guy that you're going to want to kill. I'll let my sellsword take him out. I might have to take him out. And then the ladder we want to climb is right up over there. There are 2 slugs that you got to take out, and then you can climb the ladder up. The next place you're going to go to, that upper section, there was a page waiting for us to grab the loot, and if we went to grab the loot and kick the ladder down, he's going to drop down, and then you have to take out the page. Then you go up the ladder, turn left, drop down the wall, kill the misbegotten, and work your way around, which brings us back here. So then, if you were going back down, there's a knight down there that I just ran past him and got the grace and then went back down and fought him while my summons was distracting me. You want to go back down to that ledge, drop across to the wooden platform, do the equivalent, like put on a soft cotton, crafted or whatever, and if you just gently drop, like walk off the edge and drop down, that's where the second imbued sword key is. Then what that would lead you to do is kind of walk around, and we're going to kind of approach it from a different angle because I noticed my recording wasn't going. Like, you'll walk across, you'll go up and around. We're going to work our way back through this area. There's a key that we need to get to unlock something up there, but just tying it all back together for you. So we've got this knight here. Hopefully the charged version of Ancient Death Rancor will just take him right out. And it does. And there is a misbegotten waiting to ambush us to the right. You can see it kind of tucked in there. Or no, it's you. I feel like that used to be a misbegotten. Anyway, you can hop up on this rock there, which will let you hop up there. Hop up there, and then you can take the ladder down. This is not a kick down ladder. The other 2 were. You can drop down there. If you walk off the edge of the ladder and fall there, you can drop to the lower level. Again, you would want something that would mitigate fall damage. And actually, that might be the way that we have to proceed. So let's take the ladder back up. And that's if you miss that ledge and fall. If you fall all the way, let me get back up to the top and then we'll explain. If you fall too far to the left, you're just gonna die. And you'll respawn at the grace. You just gotta fight the knight again. If you fall too far to the right, then you're just gonna drop to that inner area and you gotta climb the ladder to get back up. So what I want to do is come back over here to this cloud form, which is one of my Stormcaller incantations. Ooh, Jesus, that made me zippy as hell. And that was scary for a second. I want to try and just walk off And then I'm gonna, oh geez, drop off again. This is making me very zippy, which I do not like. So then we drop down over here, drop down over here, and this is where you will come out as you take in the other path. Like if you would drop down to get the imbued sword key, you would come back to here. So there's gonna be just a basic dude up ahead to the right to the right of this tree, who's gonna try and ambush you. Take him out. There's gonna be a knight and 2 more basic dudes. If you have a ranged attack, you can just snipe them. Take him out. Them to stand up, and then I can lock on and take them out. Up, and you're not dead. Why aren't you dead? I'm just gonna waste all my FP and hit you with that. Okay, so this is a very standard jump, not a problem. And I died. That's a very standard jump. The next jump is a very long jump. That's embarrassing. The next jump is a very long jump. And that one, I tend to die on more frequently, the second one. So anyway, I'm going to pause the video again and run back there, and I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so I've made it all the way back. Drop down, whatever, work my way around back to where the knight killed me. And the room with all the rats and the misbegottens where we dropped down. And I missed that gap coming back. My boy is down here fighting a land octopus. I want to go down and help with that. I got the wrong weapon on. I'm trying to weapon argue. And there is this site of grace right after this. I am going to take it out. There might be some other baby ones. There is deep water off to the left or right of that, so make sure you look down before you have that path. There's another one. There's some more loot that we can grab over there. I want to make sure that I'm locked onto the big one here. All right. Switch to my curved swords, mop up the baby ones. Healing up as we go. Grab all the little miscellaneous props from those guys. We got to open the gate to the castle. I'm not going to fight the boss right now. There's some other stuff that we can get. We'll sneak around here to these 2 guys. We got you over here. I'm going to get him away from the edge. Go ahead and rally my boy, let him heal up a little bit. We'll need him for a second longer to deal with that guy. And I don't remember if there's another one to the right. Remember that drop off to the left is deep water. Just want to make sure there was nothing tucked away in the corner. Starting a little bit of loot, so we're going to take him out. I think I... I thought. It's like I'm locking onto the little ones. And yep, there's our loot. Tucked back here in the corner. The octopus head. Forget what that does. Put it on. Give you some buffs. Let's look at it real quick. Now that we're out of danger. Inventory, octopus head. Land octopus, whelp worn directly on the head, has a lingering warmth omniscient of human skin. Reminiscent. Increases int and dex by 1, also increases physical absorption by 10%. Those who can withstand the smell will find its organic elasticity excellent for negating stripes. So basically a little bit of damage negation. So that's the boss. I'm gonna rest at this site of grace and teleport to another one. We are gonna go back over to here. The Western Tower. And this is where I was proceeding and doing that drop down. Past those guys, you drop down onto the rampart wall and then down to the left. I did do it without my spell or without a soft cotton. I did take fall damage, but it wasn't nearly enough to kill me. So there's another route that we can proceed along here. And I want to show you something, but I am not going to get it this episode. If you go over there and jump this gap, you can't really see it. There is a chest right around there. I don't know if this is... Oh, you can just hop up. Okay. There's a chest. The chest requires some sort of... Get me off of that prompt. I don't want to do that. I want to jump. Fuck it. Okay. We're gonna go back around. You can just walk. Okay. There's a guy down here at the bottom. Let me try to do my findings since I rested. Summon my boy. I don't know if I have enough land to summon him on. I do not. So this is a little too far than you want to drop. I don't think it will kill you, but then you got to fight that guy once you get down there. Let's try this. I don't know if that's going to make me sneaky. Oh, shoot. Okay. So now I can summon my guy. No, I still can't. Plan B. Juicy backs. And then I'm going to queue up a weapon while he's standing up. And he shouldn't have his shield ready, and he should die. So... how do I want to deal with you? We will snipe. Fortunately, that is enough to kill. That'll kill you. Probably take 2 attacks to kill you. Alright, and then should be able to lock on my fire. And unfortunately, it's just not quite enough to kill him. Need another point of faith or int. Surprise attack on him. What happened? Take him out, and then take him out. So that chest is another parkour nightmare in order to get to. This takes us back and around to where there was this small gap, and then there was the longer gap where I died. So I'm just showing you off to you. That is the loot. That is the key to the chest that I just showed you. And you basically have to, from up there, that's where the grace is. You would walk down, kill the dude there, drop down there, and then instead of proceeding around and down, you would jump across. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last jump, you jump over 5, and then you make 1 quick hop over 6, and you can grab the key to get that loot. Okay, that's how you get that. And it's like you kind of come down here, And you get to the bottom and you're like, now where do I go? And you look over there and you're like, there's some loot. How do I get that loot? And then you start, oh. So yeah, I'm not doing that. Given how many times I've died this episode, how close am I to getting a level? 30, probably need a little bit. Nope, I got a level. All right, so we're gonna go down. Get out of that. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna fight the boss. And then if I deal with the boss expeditiously, we might take a couple of runs. Y'all can laugh at me falling to my death some more. It is what it is. Platforming in Elden Ring isn't really my thing. Oh, we gotta go up and we gotta go open the gate. All right, so I respawned all of my jellyfish, which isn't good, but we can do this. I am gonna want my summons just because I'm like that. So let's do the binding. Let's summon. Let's rally. I'm gonna switch to my curved swords, and then we're gonna sneak around this way and hopefully avoid all of them. There are two we gotta take out this way. The ones over here. Take them out with running at me. And then we should be able to sneak around over here. Past all the Occupy. That's where we grab the head over there in that corner. And there's going to be an NPC here. See if I can mark him. Alright, and just beat him down. Didn't even need my summons. He gives you the Hammer of Virtue, which is Strength, Dex, Faith. This is probably like the Sacred Order, you know, starting class. What is that called? The Fundamentalist. That's probably a Fundamentalist weapon. I think my boy's down there beating up on the Occupy. I saw some healing coming in. So that would be, yeah, 20 Faith is the major stat. Come over here, grab this loot, throwing daggers. That's great. Yeah, he's down there brawling. We'll let him have his fun. We are just coming up here to pull the lever to open the boss room. I don't think there's any more loot, but we'll take a quick walk around the tower. So you see the gate opens, or you can't really see, but the gate opened. And there's no more loot here, so let's just warp back to our grace. So that's how you get the gate open when you get there. Normally there's that bridge across, but now you have to drop down from over there. You can see the bridge is out and work your way around, climb the ladder, and get up to open that. So let's do my binding again. Okay, and I'm gonna do that. Get my HP regen up. And I'm gonna fight him with the range fist again. It's just easier. The range attack on that is way too good. Let's just go in. Oh, and see what I almost did? Make sure you come down over here and then go through the gate. So again, with the summons, you want to go through the gate, get the boss's portal, or once the boss's HP bar is up, you can summon it. It's going to come typically straight to you. It's a bit of a problem, like you got to be prepared for it to aggro right as you come through the gate. It will aggro. And he throws his sword. Other stuff. Perfumer action here. I want to go back to my healing. him, but I could die. And yes, guess what? Don't talk shit about a boss while we're still alive. Moral of that story. All right, so once again, come over here to the shallow water. Because if you run straight at the gate, you will fall to your death. I'm gonna put that on. Switch to my thingy. Do my binding. Let's go ahead and do this just for giggles. Not sure if that's gonna help me in this fight, but we'll find out. All right, so now go through. Summon again. Just be ready to dodge because he's gonna be after me. I'm gonna let my boy hopefully try to draw aggro while I grab my runes. Get aggro, mate. Well, aren't you? Bit of a challenge because he doesn't exactly hold still for my stuff. Yeah, fight him. So we will take extra damage. For those, and I need to refill. Switch up my healing. Take 2. That was it. We are going to do one more. And down he goes. Did not spend my runes. Then we get the Remembrance of the Scavenger King and a Shimmering Relic Remnant. And then we have a teleporter. I forget where that takes us. Once again, I feel like there should be a Site of Grace in here. Or just run back outside. Anyway, I'm gonna run back outside. And I'm gonna rest at the Grace. I'm gonna spend my runes once again. Don't go directly to it. See how many, I can only get one level. I'm probably gonna be like 10,000 or so short from another one. 5,000. All right, so I'm gonna pop another rune and just keep working my vigor up. Really need vigor in this game. You can see how much damage these things do to us. So go to my second screen and scroll down. 5,000. Hopefully that's enough. Status. Oh, and I was way over. I can't math today. Didn't even need it. Do I got anything that's worth 20? It's my biggest rune worth. 12,500 and 10,000 and 5,000. So go ahead and pop you. You. Now let's see what I need. Not inventory status. 28.3 and I'm at 24.9. So 25, 30. I need 3,500. Now I can go here. $2,500. Use select number 2. Now I just need one more level of vigor. Lovely, 1,500 runes. And then we're only at 25 minutes, so as promised, what I'm gonna do is we will go back over here and I will try not to fall to my death getting that key. And we'll give it a couple of tries. I just wanted to switch spells. Get a little switch to a weapon for you. Hop up on my rock. I always hop over. Okay, hop up. Come on, up. 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 Little tricky. Okay, walk over. Now this is where I want to switch back to this one. The only thing I don't like about this is it makes me super zippy. Okay, so right straight ahead is where we want to start jumping from. And it's like hold sprint. We're gonna be jumping and holding sprint. And get your camera positioned before you jump. Next, we're going over there. It's nice they let you line them up a little bit. Oh my goodness, okay. And I have like my B button is, I'm holding it down the entire time. All I'm doing is adjusting my camera angle so that I can see where my next jump is. I'm like immediately sprinting without having to hold, because otherwise you are gonna fall and die. Shit. Okay. Well, that was a really good first attempt. Let's try that again. We'll give it one more try. I might give it a couple more tries off camera. But yeah, that's all I needed to do was make that last jump. And I would have had it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? All right, so let me switch back. Get my cloud form up. Ah! Drop down, drop down. So this is like the only blind leap you have to make. Can't see where you're jumping to, but it's literally, you line yourself up with the front of the rock, and there it is. Ooh, that was scary. Also scary. Also scary. Oh, stop it. No, I'm gonna die again. I got my runes. I'm gonna die again. All right, so we're gonna wrap up here. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do it. We'll figure out where we're gonna go for the next episode, and I will see you all in the next one.